Good morning, everyone. We are already in September and my calendar on my desk still August. Hold on, let me flip my calendar to recognize what we have today. So frame 3 and week would be number 22. So let me put on my calendar number 22. Okay, that's what I should do. But right now on my calendar it's only September 2nd, and I'm thinking where I can do my video of my whip parade. I don't know yet. I still have two canvases kind of review. I will be kind of slowly getting back to work. I will tell you what happened to me, and if you already watched my previous shorts video, then you know that I was attacked by the dog. Well, my baby bandit, puppy golden retriever, was attacked, and I just went between them. So I took pill this morning. I taken like what is it, like anti-infection, some kind of pills. They are a big one, and I supposed to take them with food, but it's 10:25. I'm not hungry yet, but I think these pills make me kind of nauseous and drowsy, so hopefully I can stay without falling asleep in here, because all of a sudden I'm getting yawns. So forgive me if I start yawn. I'm just gonna be quiet till I get to my normal me, okay? So what is going on? Oh boy, it's kind of hard to start morning, but since I start walk a little bit, I'm feeling okay later. I'm walking much better now than I was in the first or second day. So what happened? It was like 7 o'clock in the morning, maybe not even yet. I took my puppy Bandit outside to pee, and he was on a long leash, the one that stretches. Usually in the morning my husband take them to the park, you know, put them on a truck and take them to the park, which is fenced, and they can run up there as much as they want. But that particular morning, night before, we had his birthday party up there. It was a heavy party, so he was tired, so I decided to help a little bit. And all of a sudden I see, and we were like on a corner of our property far away by the road, and I see that neighbor's dog is storming towards us, and that's the dog that bit Kono before by his lip. Kind of, he punctured him on the side of his lip and the bottom under his neck, like grab him by his jaw. But you know, that time particular, it was my dog's fault, because the other one dog was on a leash, and usually he always on a leash, but that particular moment my husband just brought them from the park, so they were jumping from the truck and usually go straight on a deck which is fenced in. And that moment, for some reason, and Corno, usually the more behaved dog, he saw that it decided to go to him because he wanted to play. You know, he's puppy, he's like under 2 years. In October they will be 2 years old, together with Bandit. So he ran up there and the dog grabbed him, and he was like a mix of shepherd and something else, like a big dog. So he got bitten, but that was his fault, not the other dog. And this time I don't know what happened, if that guy just let him out from the trailer to put on a leash, because he always leashed and all day stay outside, and maybe he didn't have a chance to do that yet. He saw me with Bandit and he ran to us. And you know that moment when you see it's coming, it's like slow motion story go through your head, how to protect your dog, because you know he is coming towards him so fast. It happened like in seconds. I was wrestling up there on the ground, trying to grab, not to let leash out of my hand, because if I would lose my leash, they would be running around park biting each other, right? So I tried to keep a Bandit on a leash, and the other one dog has kind of freedom. But the worst thing is the owner run right behind the dog, and feels like he was afraid to grab his own dog. He was like running around, not grabbing him by the necklace, I mean the collar, right? I'm screaming on him, grab your dog. I'm a person who didn't swear. I was swearing the moment, because I was so angry, and I'm just like, that's it. I knew it will come. I knew there is a chance I will get bitten by the dog, but I would not afford to let him destroy my dog. I'm protecting as much as I can. So to be honest, I was born in year of dog, so it was 3 dogs on the ground fighting for life, you know. If that would be bear, I would be fighting with the bear to save Bandit. He is my baby. Or any other dog of mine, I would not even think twice. I would go and fight to save my dog. I didn't see any blood on Bandit, but his next day his nose was swollen, like his face was swollen. So when I got a little bit more thorough investigation, I saw some puncture, a little bit on his nose, a little bit on his neck, on the back, because that dog ran and grabbed him like straight by the back of his neck. Try to get, I saw Bandit grab him by the leg, and that thing, it was going so fast. We were moving so quickly, and all I wanted to keep Bandit safe on the leash, not let them out. And sometimes when he pull, he can escape from the collar, like pulling backwards his head. So from the corner we end up all the way by the trailer where is my other baby, golden leaf willow. That dog thankfully wasn't that day at the campground. We end up there. I don't even know how we end up there. I guess dog was pulling me, and I just went right between them trying to pull the other dog, and he bit me so quickly on my knee. Thank goodness he didn't shake his head. He literally like punctured my leg and go again after puppy. So obviously was lots of commotions and screaming, because I was screaming, stop, 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 trying to separate, and this dog still attacking my dog, and the owner still didn't grab him. So my neighbors from my other side at the campground run towards me, and she was a lady, she also I think is a police officer. They were camping for the night. She ran, I didn't know that, my husband told me later. She literally punched the other dog with her twist, like with her hand, and the dog let go. So that's how she actually separated us. She was running from her tent to help, and all of a sudden I was just feeling very lightheaded. I felt the bite, but it was so much like an adrenaline. I remember people trying to pull a leash off my hands. I think that was Mario, my neighbor, and I say, no, I cannot let him escape. He can escape from you. Till I finally heard the voice of my husband, so I let go leash, and I was holding so hard that I got some scratches in here and some in here, but from the leash I got like instant blister all the way from here to there. I thought, why my fingers so hurt? There's no cuts, no nothing, and literally like till the time we went to the hospital, the blister appeared up there. So when I was looking, when I was sitting on the ground trying to make sure my puppy okay, and all I saw kind of, it's like a slow motion vision, you know. I see my puppy face all wet, probably from fight and saliva and dew on the grass first thing in the morning, but he kind of smiled weird to me. At that point he probably was trying to protect me, and I feel so sorry. I wanted to see if he's okay, and everybody trying to take him away from me, and all of a sudden I feel like I say, I think I'm going to pass out. So they run and grab me water, bottled water. I drink a little bit, and I see that my tights, my pants is bloody. I pull out upwards to see my damage, and it was like 5 or 6 teeth on the top of my knee, like on the front of my leg, under the knee, and the very bad puncture was just a one kind of underneath, whereas the vein, I thought he ripped my vein because the blood was just gushing from there. So my neighbors gathered together and brought me some to wrap around. The other neighbor brought me a towel, so I wrap my leg tight and I say, that's it, I'm losing lots of blood, I need to go to the hospital. So they put me in a truck and we went up there. So the thing is, when they look, they clean, like rinse with some clear liquid to disinfect, and all they did, they say I don't need the stitches because it's a dog bites, so the whatever, if some kind of pass or infection, because at this point we don't know if that dog have all the needles that's supposed to have. So if something happened, the stitches will hold infection inside. This way they just put sticky tape to kind of keep wounds together and wrapped it, and that's it. They prescribed me some infection pills. I know lots of you say, oh, the other guy should pay my bill. The thing is, in Canada our medication is free, hospital is free, and pills, it was cost only, like the husband says, doctor give him $5, so that's not a big deal. $5, I don't need to pay him money for that. But if that would be like infection or rabies, whatever, that would be of course horrible. So when I was husband brought me home and puppies brought away, I couldn't be at the campground anymore. So I call him, I say, you know what, just go to the guy and ask him if Doug has all the needles. Plus what's good, when my dog pulled me off my deck and broke my shoulder, at the hospital they give me some kind, I can't remember name, but they give me shot, some kind of needle shot, just to prevent whatever that is, some kind of infection. So that particular infection work well with dog bites as well, because it's good like for so many years, and that was just the last year. So no, he said that the guy feel horrible about what happened, but he said that he has all the needles, which is good. I thought it would be okay, because after he bit Kono, nothing happened to Kono, it was healed okay. So I feel like I'm healing as well, because if that would be something wrong, it would be infected already, but I think I'm healing all right. But the service was looking for the dog. They asked me at the hospital if I know the guy name, the dog, what kind of dog, because they have to, in Canada, I don't know if any other country do the same thing, dog need to be on quarantine for 10 days to see if he has a rabies or like other some kind of sickness, right? So I don't need all those needles, injections if something wrong. And okay, I see 2 dogs coming through. Hopefully Kono not gonna start barking. Okay, lay down, puppy, lay down. Yeah, so but because like so many people witness my attack on this dog, so they went to manager of the campground, and my husband also report. So the management of the park told the guy by September 3rd he need to move out from the campground, but the guy moved in the same day. Actually, he was packing, and yesterday, September 1st, my neighbor Brenda says, she sent me pictures, say they are moved out, the lot already was empty. But how you PCA, how you call the service that looking for dogs to quarantine, they were looking for him, but there is his parents up there camping as well, so maybe through the parents they will find the guy. So I don't know, he packed so quickly to escape with dogs, so the service didn't see him, I don't know. But they will locate him, and the dog must be in quarantine to watch him. To be honest, I don't want this to like, I wouldn't want it to put dog down or anything. They just have to keep away from public places if he attacking like this. But obviously I wouldn't wish to put him down. So that's the story. First day I couldn't walk at all. I couldn't even step on my foot because it was such a bad position underneath where it's bendable. At night was rough to put my leg, how to sleep. I was sleeping on the sofa, tried to put one pillow under my leg, even I was stretching my leg on the top of the sofa because I was afraid dog can jump, and actually Kono jumped a few times on me because he liked to cuddle. And second day I start to feel a little bit better. First day, oh my god, I was so drowsy. I couldn't stay for a few minutes even. Like I needed to lay down because I was getting like lightheaded. And I knew I have to record some video a little bit, so I thought, okay, let me try record at least one. It was already like, you know, second day. It was a little rough, but I managed to record 2 videos that day. And with the whip parade, my friends, it's a lots of projects need to gather together, and right now I'm still kind of limping on one foot, so I'm gonna wait a couple more days maybe so I can bring the baskets. I can carry some stuff now, but I'm still kind of jumpy motion, you know, not walking very good. But it is healing like a dog, you know, because I am a dog, so I'm healing okay. My puppy, oh my god, Bandit was comforting me first day. All that time he was kissing me and kissing me. I was kissing him because we both kind of went through the shock a little bit, and he was hoping the dog probably would play with him because he's a very playful dog. All he wants to play, and he was shocked as well to be attacked like that. But you know what, I have to say that I saved my puppy from being bitten hard. And yeah, those people evicted from the campground and not coming back. Yeah. So that's the sad story that I'm having this year something bad. That's okay, I will heal. I was just happy that my puppy don't have any skin ripped. Alright, sorry, had to pause. My son show up, puppy start barking. Okay, so where were we? Yeah, I switched my, rewrap my leg. I think that's what we were talking about before I stopped video. And hopefully week or so I will get back to normal. So at the campground I was working on this design only. At home I stitched a little bit. I started new start, which it was in my plan to start this year, and that was my pineapple. Maybe you saw a little video on TikTok I posted, and I started from the bottom and I stitched a little episode I took with me to the campground, but I didn't stitch anymore up there. I was doing this design, and I have to say that I did very good progress in here in one weekend. So I can show you maybe a little bit now, or in my whip parade. But if I will do this kind of progress all this month, I could possibly finish in September. That would be so nice if I could do that, but then I would have to put on hold some of the other project and not to stitch as much. Maybe I should make this as a finishing in this month and just keep stitching. I parked a whole bunch of threads before I went to the campground, then I was finishing and reparking again. Last night I parked again a few more threads, and I finishing them right now. So I'm doing pretty good job. I can show you a little bit right now where I am, because this top of the canvas wasn't stitched at all, and now I have a good chunks on the top of my trees, and also a little bit stitched like a lower, just to finish and thread by looking for the same symbol. This symbol that I'm stitching right now, this is my last patch of this symbol. If I can zoom out a little bit, maybe move a little bit further away. Okay, so you see this little patch in here and in here. That's it for this color, so it's going to be eliminated. One more color. So I think we're gonna make it this video a little bit shorter till I feel a little bit more energetic and able to record a little bit longer. But I just wanted to tell you thank you very much for everyone for your good wishes and support of me. The most thing that I don't like is that I'm gonna be end up with some extra scars, and I cannot stand scars on my body. Scratch my elbow as well. Now 2 elbows gonna be scratched. Ay ay ay. So I'm sorry if this whip and chat was a little bit boring to you, but I just thought I'm gonna let you know what is going on. I will live. I don't think that dog has any bad teeth. That's what we are hoping for, right? To stay healthy. Okay, so let me zoom out a little bit and show you what I have for now. I'm going to lift you up. Okay. Oopsie, sorry, hiccup. Didn't expect that. Okay. Now readjust. Okay, I think now. Alright, so I did move my frame a little bit. You cannot see really top of the canvas. I moved a little bit, so it's like 10 squares is hidden under the frame, but this was all empty, so now you can see how much this corner is done, and some greens in here, some patches in here. I was stitching this green in here, finished thread in here, this bright orange, and all this tree in here to this portion is done, because this is a partial area. Finished some also greens in here, so basically I did a good chunk in here. You know what, I can flip my canvas now the other side. No, because then you're gonna see my wrapped leg. Okay, no, I will show you in my whip in parade. But I did a good progress in here, so still lots to left, even in here on the bottom. Didn't touch any of these threads yet. This one go to the top, and here to the tree. But I could just try to maybe go this way and park a few more threads that is like all the way under my canvas view in here. This tree looks so good in here now. And sorry, you're watching upside down. Yeah, I don't know if that's possible to finish this month or not. I would love to, because it's a very easy stitching in here. In here where's those bushes, and the like in this area was very busy, lots of confetti for the flowers, but it's pretty much solid colors patches in here, plus lots of partial, all this white in here. Well, there is a gray stitching, but also lots of partial, so that's why I feel like I can do it. Okay, my friends, I think I'm going to take a few minutes break. I need to lay down or maybe eat something, because the pills gonna make me too drowsy. I will grab something to eat, maybe make a cup of tea, and have to record video of 2 designs that I have from Paint and Fairy. By the way, last night I asked Paint and Fairy brand if they could add Rapunzel, because she was my other favorite after. Okay, so Jasmine was my favorite, then I saw a whole bunch of other princesses. They're pretty, but when I saw Rapunzel, it kind of stole my heart immediately. And Rapunzel wasn't in the store of Paint and Fairy, so I asked them last night, and they told me they will add. Sorry, I'm yawning. It's anxiety, I guess. I don't know. So what happened last night, I did order Ariel, and I asked if they could add Rapunzel, no, not Rapunzel, yeah, Rapunzel to the store, and they promised me yes. So when I wake up this morning, Rapunzel was already in the store. I was like, ooh, I would order her first, but Ariel also is very pretty, those colors. I just want to look those pink, all the pretty colors in her. So yeah, now we have, yes, and one of you correct, I did forget the bell. So now it's like a 5 princesses up there. I like the Cinderella up there. She has like a Starry Night background behind her, which is very pretty. Starry sky. So Cinderella, Belle, Ariel, Rapunzel, Jasmine. Did I say Belle? So it's like a 5-6 princesses right now. What a beautiful collection, I have to say. Yeah, and I believe I got first one in 16 count, so I will try to order them all little by little in 16 count. So I order Ariel in 16 count as well, but now make me think, I better go and check if that's the count my first design is, because I will order them all in 1 count, so they match sizes. I just have to do like slowly, little by little, because you know I am supporting my son. He is a little tough time in Ukraine right now, so it's another battle for me to pray God for his safety. Okay, my friends, lots of things in my head, lots of things going on. I don't even know how I not go cuckoo yet from all this that happened around me. Whew, okay, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna put you to sleep. I'm gonna finish this video now and go take a nap, probably, to get energy back. So thank you. I will try to put my video together about Whip Parade, mini Whip Parade, August, September, hopefully on the end of this week. Okay, yeah, but for now, thank you for listening to me and support me. I do appreciate you. Thank you.